Hey y'all, it's Anime K-Man. Today I'm going to be reading the first episode of Cost of Smiles. And this anime actually kind of surpassed my expectations, because when I was first looking at the key visual, I was thinking, meh, this is probably going to be some average mech series. And at least going by the first episode, it seems like it could be something more than that. At the very least, it's like it's going to at least attempt to tackle themes of war and going by the opening, it seems like it's going to tackle themes of child soldiers too. So it has all these positive elements going. And I like how first it starts out by introducing us to the sweet protagonist Yuki. And I like how first it kind of framed itself that she was going to make this epic speech, and then all she said was a few simple words in front of a crowd that had all these fucking pop idol sticks all cheering as if Yuki was a Japanese pop idol. So really, there are a few instances where the anime, like, it sometimes tries to, like, take itself seriously, but then it fails at doing that, but it does it so epically, it kind of makes it kind of funny. Especially since she's like, I practice so much, and then she just does a few swords, and then everyone's fucking cheering and fireworks are going off. So there are a few instances where I gotta kind of take pause, and I'm like, they could have probably made this slightly less extravagant. Just made it seem like they could have just made it seem like she's just talking to people without all the fireworks and the fucking pipe bottle dress. But I digress. It did its job for the most part serviceably by making our main character seem endearing, especially when she tripped and then she just did a flip to make it seem like nothing happened. That scene, I gotta admit, at least the flip itself was pretty boss. And then I like how it transitions to the next scene where you see slowly our main character starting to gain some of the responsibilities of being a princess, like accepting everyone's gifts and all that. And then she's having to like do things like seemingly going over paperwork, or should I say work on like the iPod, so on all. Kind of like how this episode's showing her mature slowly, and then I like how near the end, when one of her friends is like in a battle simulation, she helps out the friend by guiding him through battle tactics, and I like how it shows how she's matured, because in the first portion of the episode, you see her go through this chess match with one of her advisors, Layla, and she pretty much loses decisively Yuki against Layla, but then she was able to help out Joshua and helping him get the upper hand against Uni and this other dude in a simulation match when Joshua had a handicap because he was going against two people. So kind of like that scene. It showed some intelligence from Yuki when it comes to the battle department, and I like that. It shows you that the Yuki does have childlike charms, like she desires gifts sometimes, like when she asked Joshua to try to win this award. That scene was pretty good. But then at the same time, you can kind of see how at times she still feels like she kind of has like naivety towards her, because she still doesn't understand like the harshness of war yet, and she thinks everything is so simple, but it's actually not. So I like how this episode shows, and yeah, she's slowly maturing. She still has a long way to go. So I like it when a first episode does that. At the same time too, and I cannot wait. And then for the other characters, Joshua was pretty nice, just showing how much he cared about Yuki, so that if the episode does focus more on him later, we're gonna actually care, because at least me, I care about Yuki, and due to that, I care about Joshua because he wants to make Yuki feel better. At the same time, the episode does a good job of making you feel some sympathy towards Joshua and Yuki, because they both lost their parents too. Kind of making it tragic. And it kind of also shows off why these two immensely care about each other too. All at the same time giving them characterization. So those are more positive elements from the character standpoint about this first episode. So from a character standpoint, for those reasons, it succeeded. From a story standpoint, aside from the first scene, like I said, making it seem like Yuki's gonna address gonna be like a pop idol instead of like talking to like her people in her kingdom. So from that scene there, everything else is pretty serviceable. It's setting up conflict towards where the poverty-stricken nations probably going to try to attack Yuki's nation to like try to get these resources. At least that's what the episode's implying. It's doing a good job of building up towards that. And it does a good job of building further towards the end when you finally do get a situation where Joshua and a few other people are a delegation sent towards the warring nation are like, we're going to try to take care of this without Yuki finding out so that she doesn't know about this. So I kind of like all that stuff simultaneously because for one, I'm assuming this anime is going to have drama elements, and we all know in a drama things are never that easy, and usually the naive character becomes mature towards the end of the series as it progresses. So I kind of like, even though we've seen this a few times in other stories in different mediums or in anime itself, it's still going to be interesting to see how Yuki's going to react when inevitably, I don't think Josh and his crew is going to be able to fix everything. So it's going to be interesting to see how Yuki reacts when they probably do fail and she's going to have to get involved. So all in all, this anime has a lot of cool setup. And aside from that, it also does well in the animation department. For the most part, the animation flows pretty well. The art's pretty nice. The mech designs are pretty good and they move pretty well. They don't move clunky or awkward at all, like fucking awkward fucking robots. So there's that going for it. And the sound's pretty good. I actually liked the opening and the soundtrack was pretty pleasant. And I gotta say, good job to the CG team because if the fight scenes are this intense in like battle simulation sequences, I cannot wait to see how they're gonna feel when we actually get to a fight that actually has stakes and characters' lives on the line. So all in all, I'm loving what I'm seeing from this episode, and I'm gonna rate it a 6.5 out of 10. I like the characters, I like the story, animation's good, and I'm liking where this is going so far, honestly. And that's why I gave it that score, which for any new viewers, anything above a 5 is like above average from my scale. And yeah, this episode really resonated with me. So anyways, guys and gals, comment down your thoughts, leave us below, rate the video, subscribe if you want to see more reviews and reactions, and I'll see you guys later if you subscribe for more. Alright, guys and gals, bye bye.